My dear children, this is the last session of today's class, that is pseudocode. It is a formal way of writing the program logic, whereas algorithm is an informal way of writing program logic. It is detailed yet easy description of what algorithm must do. It is written in formally styled English language. It is used an initial step in the process of developing a program. Provide detailed template to programmers. It is language independent, that is, it can be converted to program by using any programming language. In pseudocode, we can use few special words for determining the actions like accept, input, display, print, if, else, repeat, start, end, go to. This is an example for using a pseudocode for displaying the sum of two numbers. Start, input A, B. That means the user needs to input the values for A and B. Then the process total equal A plus B. Then print total, end. This is a small pseudocode that we can apply to any of the programming language. This is to enter a number and check it is odd or even. Start, input num. That is, we are inputting a number. If num mod 2, here mod means what? It is used to find the remainder of a division. Here we are dividing a number with a 2. If the remainder becomes 0, then what happens? Print number is even. Else print number is odd. So this is a program pseudocode for finding the given number is odd or even. These are the types of control program structure. In computer program, there are mainly three types of control statements. The first one is sequential, second one is selection, and the third one is iteration. Sequential means a series of steps or statements that are executed in a specific order. The beginning and end of a block of statements can be optionally marked with the keyword begin and end. For example, statement 1, 2, 3, 4 till n. Each statement will be executed one by one only. Example, C is equal to A equal to B equal to C, then print AB. This is a small pseudocode. In each instruction will be executed one by one without any jump. We can clearly observe that the values of A and B are exchanged. Can you all think of another method for the same problem without using C? Use arithmetic operation. My dear children, here each step 1, step 2, step 3 till step 7 is executed only in sequential manner. The next one is selection statement. It determines two course of actions. Course of actions are nothing but block of statements, one or more statements depending upon a condition. A condition is given here which will result either true or false. The keyword either if or else, almost all programming language uses this keyword. This is also known as branching statement because it provides two branches, one for true, another for false. Branching will be done depending upon the condition only. This is an example for reporting if a person is eligible for voting or not. Input the age. If age greater than or equal to 18, then display he is eligible for voting. Else not eligible for voting. Let us take the input as 29. Then what happens? If age greater than 18 becomes true. So the output will be what? Eligible for voting. Now take the age as 14. Then what happens? The condition become false. So it will print not eligible for voting. Any of the statement will be displayed. Either eligible for voting or not eligible for voting. The two statements won't print simultaneously. Here the condition given is if age greater than or equal to 18. So this is called a selection statement. The interpreter will select which print statement has to be executed according to the given condition. The next one is nothing but the iteration. Iteration is nothing but repetition. Repeating the same step again and again according to a condition. To specify block of one or more statement that are repeatedly executed till condition remains true. Keyword used are while, if with go to. Iteration consists of three main parts. That is the initial value, condition and stepping. This is an example to print all numbers from 1 to 100. The starting value of A will be 1. Till A less than or equal to 10, it will print A by incrementing A by 1. For the next step, A become 2 and it is again checking 2 is lesser than or equal to 100. Then it will print A again. Initially, A is 1. Now condition is checked as 1 is lesser than or equal to 100. It will be true. Then it will print 1. Now the value of A will be incremented by 1. Then it becomes 2. Again the condition will be checked. Then it will print 2. Again it will be incremented with 1. Then A becomes 3 and so on. Till what value? The A become 100. When the A value become 101, then the condition become false. Then the program ends. The value of A will become 101. Then the condition will be evaluated to false. The loop will end. This sort of technique is known as looping also. My dear children, so there are three types of control statements. One is sequential, the second one is selection, and the third one is iteration. This is an example to print all the numbers from 1 to 100 using if with go to. Normally, we will use either while or for condition, checking and looping. My dear children, this is the last module for today's class. Further detailing will be given only in the interactive session. Thank you.